Hello, hello. Welcome back. Hello. Alright, I'm just doing my testing now. Make sure the voice and sound came out properly. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hold on. Okay. Everything works sounds perfectly now. I can hear everything. No problem with the stream. Everything's fine. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Do the trial. We already know. It probably is like Kokichi the one that died, but you know what? We'll let the game go on. Let's go. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Time for the trial. Isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game is waiting for us to arrive.
No.
Nah. We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. We want to die.
Well...
Fuck. It's the battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair.
You don't know?
6 of us will participate and 1 of us will die after this class. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right, we're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
We can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice. There you go. No matter what she has to sacrifice. You sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now.
Shuichi!
You understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore. Shut up. Just go on. Didn't say a word or nothing. And then we go. Silent as a tomb, we step into those open doors. Eat some candy now. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite our despair, we had found a new reason to live. We win the battle between hope and despair. But now what do we know? What do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice!
Why?
Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? Why are you screaming now?
No.
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is screaming.
We must do it.
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. No, we still got one more chapter, dude. There's no way. Kokichi can twist and violate the rule all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
Oh, for the love of no rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever, hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it in fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent clash trial. Oh, Sandeep, yo, hello. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. And once more, we face the clash trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. I wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that strongly. That's so strongly. Space portrait now is purple. I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Oh yeah, we're playing Danganronpa right now. Have you played Danganronpa before, Sandeep? Let's see, skill list. Okay, I got 16, so I have enough for one. Decrease the bullet through, down, shift, up, shift, lost in thought. Slightly increase the time limit in each phase, effect during all parts of class trial. Spacewalk. Effective during rebuttal showdown, just a peek. First strike, silence all conversation, except those with tickles on, effective during mass panic debate. I think I need this one. Why not? Set. Okay, let's go. Begin class trial. Boom. Class trial in session.
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the during the trial. You'll present your arguments for who the
Okay, I'm gonna go
is
out on
and
this.
vote for
I already
who
know
done
how
it.
it works.
Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate.
Graduation is meaningless here. We already know that. We don't need your rules anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live. And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
You're one. You're one right now. What are you talking about?
Seriously?
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
Aw, don't make that face, killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances.
Unique circumstances?
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Exactly. We don't know who's dead.
Given these circumstances,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous.
Fight game? No. It's like it's a visual. It's like a visual novel, but like solving mystery. Like, you know, it's like a killing game basically. It's a killing game, and you kind of have to figure out who's the killer, basically. Yeah. It's not a fighting game. It's completely different from, like, you know, what I play, like God of War. It's just like a like a mystery game.
After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
And this is like one of the gameplay of it. I mean, 50% of the game is like story, and 50% of it is like the class trial. Which, like, you kind of have to debate with people, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is that possible? I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue. It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Okay.
Guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blackened is the mastermind, Kokichi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
What if
It's
it's
too soon
not
to
though?
decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
But we
Hmm.
need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim, the other person will never show themselves, right?
Before we can identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Exactly.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
I mean, it's one of the two. So again, either Kaito or Kokichi is the victim here. Since Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing this case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. Okay. Rounds of debate. Let's go. Nakumafa, hydraulic press, Kaito close, Kaito
The
close.
victim has to be Kaito.
Mm-hmm.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Uh-huh. That's
so
true.
he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
You lost a
Hmm.
really good guy today.
There's gotta be
Get in!
something here.
If only mages could cast revive spells.
There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. To illustrate who the victim is. Wait, hold on. Kokichi's disappearance. No one has seen Kokichi during the entire investigation or up until the start of the class trial. Kokichi's clothes.
Victim has to be Kaito.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi,
Okay, probably Kokichi's clothes.
so
Alright.
he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
True.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it.
You're wrong!
that's wrong!
Magic, mystery, and debating game? I wouldn't call it magic
I
though.
have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim.
It's
I found
like
this in
kind
the
of
hangar.
had a little bit of like the sci-fi element to it, because you know, with robots and stuff like that, like, you know. Yeah, it's like mystery and debate. Yeah, mystery and debate kind of game. I wouldn't call it magic.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Yep.
Yes, and look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve. That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Correct.
Kokichi was injured.
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one
Fantastic.
murdered.
Yep. This is the third game, so yeah.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Hawaki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we have an understanding. I thought she would want to believe Kaito is still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate a flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize that Kaito is alive.
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
There's something peculiar about those clothes. The sleeve of the jacket, the blood stain on the clothing. Oh wait, no? Oh, she wrong. The sleeve?
That's it!
There you go.
Why was only the sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press? If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty. There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Ooh. Alright.
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even
All right,
sit back
explain
and be
then.
quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Explain yourself, come on. Rebuttal showdown, let's go. Hydraulic press, Kaito's coat, swipe
The
pattern.
coat sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press.
Oh, wait. Oh, wrong
It's
button.
rather telling. It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito,
Uh-huh.
if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
Advance.
I wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Maki's claim appears solid, but I don't know, it's not. She's wrong, we can't conclude Kaito is dead on that
He
evidence.
always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you
Come on.
understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Wait, I need to see the
He
everything
always
first.
dressed himself in a rather
Hydraulic
odd
press,
manner. He
Kaito's
never put
coat.
his arms through his coat sleeves.
Did you say? After all that time, I still don't know anything about
I
him.
was wrong!
Available on Android? I don't know. I'm not sure. I think so because I've seen it before. Hold on. I think maybe. Hold on. Yeah. Apparently it is on Android, but I've never seen the Android version. But like, yeah, apparently you can play it on Android, which is quite weird because it was firstly released on like console like. Well, yeah, I never tried the Android version though, but you could try. There's technically one apparently.
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Oh, wait.
So when the hydraulic press crushed him,
Oh, wait, I
all
pressed the
that
wrong
stuck
button.
out was his coat sleeve. If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way. He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner. He never put his arms through his coat sleeves.
There you go.
I'll cut through your words!
I'll cut through those words. There you go. Kaito's coat.
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
Mm-hmm.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press. Knowing how Kaito wore his coat, that's awfully strange, isn't it?
Exactly. It's completely
Then
strange.
maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
What do you mean by
It's a
that?
possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Full of
Stop getting in
holes?
my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
This is not about defeating Kokichi. It's about who's died. Kaito is definitely dead. You want all of us to die?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now. Hey, Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
Wait, what? In use? Wait, what is this? Huh? Wait, what? Why the exos are here?
An exisal?
What? Why is an exisal here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off. And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie! You guys thought I died?
What?
I would never! No way!
Okay, this is quite an interesting one.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
Not
I thought
old
as
enough.
much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Cracker Jack.
Seriously, how old are you?
Cracker Jack.
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself.
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
Yes, available on Android. I tried. Go try it. It's an interesting game, that's for sure.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right?
Oh, I mean, like, what game do you usually play on, Sandeep? Like, Android, PC, or console? I'm been curious.
That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
What evidence?
Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar, just in case. Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly the moment the victim died.
What did you say?
Alrighty then! Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma! Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
What? Monokuma grabbed the camera from the exo, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Okay. Huh? Nah, it couldn't be Kaito. What? No way. That's a prank. Android and PS4 only? No. It's on PC as well. It's on PC, PS4. It's on everything. It's on Switch, PS4, PC, Android. Yeah. I mean, currently I play this on PC, so.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I'm using PC, but the controller I'm using PS4 controller.
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed. I'm gonna...
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
It has been doctored. It's not him.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it. And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either. Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I didn't say anything.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer. No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible. Which means this footage is 100% real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted. The body we found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
The murder video has been recorded in the monopad. View it from the food bullet menu. It just seems weird that like only his clothes would just, his sleeves will be out, you know? Isn't it very dumb? I don't know. Ugh, there's no way, Kaito. What was that? Was that really him? There's no way. This is Danganronpa. There's no way that's the actual case. Even though we've seen it clearly, it was Kaito's body. There's no way.
Poor Kaito.
There's always
I
a
can't
twist
believe
there.
he died such a horrible death. I can't believe he died with his guts and his brains splattered all over that machine.
I mean, at least he died a quick death.
Now I'm starting to not feel well.
That's probably because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I know that's a joke, but the thought of it...
Okay. Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain from by killing Kaito?
It looks
Exactly.
like you finally believe that
Nothing.
I'm the one in this exisal.
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is you.
Huh? Why?
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh, man,
Exactly.
You got me. Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What? It doesn't make
Jeez,
any
I
sense.
Totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exisal after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown. To jazz up this trial, I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh, man. I dug my own grave again? Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So,
Alright.
I give up.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing,
When
bro.
it's been decided,
Nah.
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer. But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. We may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right. The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends? That's not how this goes. It
Exactly.
doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
Exactly.
What if the mess
They don't just give up.
The remnants of despair were like that.
How do you know? How do you know,
If they were
Sumugi?
tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video. There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for the situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Mm-hmm.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Nope.
Then, are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
What? How come she came to
If
that
it's not
conclusion?
Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Considering he lies all the time.
Shuichi is so distrusting, but it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yippers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again.
He lied all the time,
The real
guys.
culprit of this case is super bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine. Because Kokichi is the culprit.
He's the ultimate gaslighter,
He
guys.
killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our mind. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? Nah, we're not gonna leave it at that. Come on. It's too obvious. Safety function.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed to death. What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with a hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. But is that even
There's no
possible?
doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Okay,
We all
okay.
saw that footage from earlier, right?
Alright, let me see.
Kaito got crushed to death.
Oh, wait, what? There you go.
That's wrong!
That's wrong.
The safety function would make it impossible to kill Kaito with the press.
Exactly.
A safety function.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
Which is
Yep.
why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
Kaito.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose. It would have taken down the hangar's alarm system and the Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the murder.
Plausible theory. There's just a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press. Somewhere around the hydraulic press. Oh, crossbow?
Oh no!
Oh shit. Wait, what could it be though?
This is it!
Yeah, this is it. Okay. Makes more sense.
There was a swipe pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
Yeah, but we don't
Bloodstain
see
goes from
the
bathroom
blood
all the
trail.
way to the press.
Oh, that was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
But we don't see that in
Bloodstains
the
were
video.
also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the bloodstain even was Kaito's,
What?
we only guess that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
Not in the body, but we do have evidence that suggests the cause of death. What piece of evidence is linked to the cause of death?
Damn it! Damn it!
Wait. Ah! I think the blood.
Oh,
What do you
no.
mean? Is there something else that you should pick on? Like, what else is there? Huh? Like, this is the blood, right? Like, what other evidence do you need? Ah, I'm so confused. I'm literally confused. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, this blood mark. Is it? Hold on.
There!
Yeah, the hole. Oh my god, that was annoying.
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
The small hole? No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon. I'll hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Everything you buy will go on sale.
What's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out. I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
You're the one that sent the weapon, Himika.
Damn it!
What weapon left a small hole in Kaito's sleeve? Oh yeah, crossbow.
This is it!
I was like, all right, there you go. That's the
I
right
believe the weapon
one.
was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. The
A
crossbow.
crossbow arrow would certainly leave a hole that small. Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow? If so, that crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Seriously, Himiko, what's wrong?
She probably needs to pee. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Let's show him that playtime is over. Let's
Is
show
it
him
over,
that the
though?
students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
All right.
Hope, despair.
Even he's confused.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
I think it's the
shot
bathroom
would need
window.
to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar.
Mm-hmm.
The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
But the murder weapon was a crossbow. Knowing that, we should be able to visualize the
I
murder.
wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Couldn't go in the hangar.
Wait, hold on. Hangar's front shutter.
And Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see. So
Mm-hmm. I think
I
it's
wonder
the
who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were in the way.
Damn it!
oh, probably the window.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a
Bathroom
mystery,
window.
right, guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
There you go. That's wrong. Brick.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow. There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window. And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
Hmm.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
But put plainly, that means
Mm-hmm.
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it?
Not the case though.
Is that what a detective does?
Huh?
What are
Do
you
detectives
on?
always accuse people, even when they're friends? It seems like it.
It's solving the
You
truth,
suspected
you
Kaito in the previous
moron.
class trial too.
Not about who's friend and who's
You're always
enemy.
suspicious of your friends.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
This woman is
course
is
I am.
pissing me off.
When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
Oh god.
No, you don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi. I won't let despair escape. I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
What? Are you after my small hole too?
What? Excuse me?
Now that's definitely weird.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows. In other words, I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Oh.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am.
Oh.
That crossbow came from your research lab, right? You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted.
How did you know that?
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Oh my god.
Even if you make a scary face at me,
I spilled my drink.
I'm not gonna get scared.
Yeah.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit. I swear.
I cough when I drink water. It's like the worst.
Maki too. They're both the culprits.
Why am I a suspect?
Ugh.
Anyone could have entered my research
That was
lab.
awful.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious. Okay, maybe I am the culprit. Maybe I'm the culprit.
Culprit.
Oh no. Maybe I'm the culprit. I'm not the culprit. Alright. We start panic debating.
I went to the
I'm the
hangar
number one
because-
suspect, because I was in the hangar.
If
I
you
was with the
are
crime
the
scene. My magic.
What do you
Did
mean?
not come
Explain
from
the
me.
crossbow.
There's a good
Anyone
magic
could have
source
gotten it
around
from
there.
your research.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
I'm
actually
the number one suspect.
Kokichi did
I'm the
it.
one who shot Kaito.
Why am I
I'm the
being
number
treated
one
like the
suspect,
culprit?
because I was in the hangar.
If
I was
you
with the
are
crime
the
scene. My
culprit,
magic.
Exisal protecting Monokuma has
then
been
explain the crossbow.
Kibo's account, yeah. Probably
There's
this.
a good magic source around there. So I went
Then
there
who
empty
I'm the
handed.
number one suspect.
There you go. Boom. That's wrong. Heard it, yeah. That's the right word. I heard the thing.
You said that you went to the hangar empty-handed, but that's a lie, isn't it?
What are you talking about? It's not a lie.
Stop lying.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Tsumugi cosplaying as me.
The movie
No, I didn't
cosplay.
as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Himiko. This is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the bag.
The crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
You're a worse liar.
It's decided then.
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it. It's the truth. Please believe me.
You're right. I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
Then what happened if you just say like, yeah, it's her? Is that a lie too? Non-stop debate. Crossbow, 3 arrows, multi bottle.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
Another true statement.
And that's all. I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
100% exactamundo.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up. Get out of my head, Kokichi!
Okay, to hit Kaito with the crossbow, you have to be fairly good with it. Himiko done this, that's the
Not the
question.
culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Yep, that's true too.
And I didn't even use the crossbow.
There you go.
I agree.
Yep, you couldn't use the crossbow.
I don't think Himiko used the crossbow. More accurately, she couldn't use it.
Couldn't use it, yep.
Couldn't use it. Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled.
The only one that can
Kaito and I
assemble
learned
it
how to
is
assemble the
Kaito.
crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
Well, what if Maki taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow?
She didn't teach me that. Right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before? Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me. So I lied.
I mean, what else were they gonna do?
Question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki.
Yeah, not coming from you though.
Please, can you tell them the truth?
Fine. I'm not going to lie. I
Oh,
didn't teach
are
Himiko
you?
how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
See? I told you. It's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now.
No, we're not. You're
You
lying
changed
about.
back so fast. I think I might.
You're
have
lying
whiplash
about
now.
bringing the freaking
Then
crossbow.
Why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
Asked to. Kaito? No, Kokichi. Oh wait. No, is it Kaito then? You were asked to by Maki?
I was wrong.
God damn. Is it Kaito?
That's it.
I mean, it's obviously Kaito. I just want to make sure it was like a twist or something.
Kaito?
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar. Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow, he certainly could have used it. Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
But
Oh.
I like you.
Oh my god.
Hey, don't play with Himiko's heart.
Yumika! No way you're doing that. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. Oh, you guys are working so hard, so I can just sit back and relax. I'm gonna kill him.
But why were you keeping that a secret, Himiko?
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason. Maki, teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Bullying a grade school crush.
Himiko, when exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep. So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then
Oh,
he
okay.
asked me to get
Oh,
a
okay.
crossbow.
That one part was, you know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise. I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
How'd you get the
That's what I
poison?
witnessed, Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorm.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
Oh. Is it the free arrow? Oh wait, the clothes on Kokichi.
This is it!
Yeah, this is it. Okay, we got it.
Remember
we got
that
it.
when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve.
He's been shot in the back.
The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
Then it was Kaito who shot him, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember anything like that.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow. But
It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
Shut up, Maki. You're not helping anyone. She knows something. I bet she's the one that's bringing the poison.
Maybe Maki's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle. 'Cause in the end, there's no mistake that Kokichi killed Kaito.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
You sure about that?
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
You sure about that?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter. It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some
Exactly.
mysteries
Use
that
your
still
brain. God
For
damn.
example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
What?
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going. His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
That's not him. That's like an
But we
AI.
heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
Hey, what?
Because of that, nobody.
How come
realizes I
nobody?
pretended
How
to
come
be
nobody this stupid?
But no more. Sorry for the wait, guys.
It was obviously a voice changer. It has the voice change. How could fucking people? These people was like, oh yeah, it's definitely Kokichi now, because like, oh my god, you guys, stop! What are you doing?
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all. There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Nobody's in there. Nobody's in
Don't be
there.
Stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him? That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki.
Nobody's in that
Believe me?
suit.
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Are you stupid, guys? The only one that can control the exisals are the monocabs.
Is that so?
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Kaito is alive after all. No. Maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of this case is Ichiyama. Look away from the truth. You want to say Kaito? I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to
Hey,
Kaito.
what's the matter, Shuichi? Just hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito. Kaito is already dead.
He's not dead!
There will never die! Good, good! This is already more entertaining!
More entertaining? What do you mean by that?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground!
Already?
All right, let's give it everything we've got!
Huh? We got the split already? Isn't it too soon? There's no way Kaito's already dead. That can't be. I refuse to believe Kaito's already dead. Kokichi. Oh wait, me and Maki? That's a
I
surprise.
suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Maki!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Maki!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
But there was an arrow hole on Kokichi's shirt.
I got this! Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
Mm-hmm. That should be
I
right.
believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the Mastermind, but
Maki!
The Mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so opposed to Kaito being alive?
I got this!
There you
Because
go.
The evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
First try. Ah, to the triangle, square, circle, X.
This is our answer.
Only the two of them, huh? All right, let's do this.
I don't want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
what a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational. Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah! Just keep calm and carry on!
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
You
Getting
are
back
not
on
calm at
top.
all.
Why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely? I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but... What do you think, Maki?
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
But we haven't found a second crossbow though.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Alrighty then, let the debate begin!
Again? Okay, what is it this time?
When the crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only one crossbow was taken. The other two are still in my research lab.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Oh, nope. There's three. No!
How could they both shoot each other?
Crossbow shots hurt a
Okay,
lot.
okay.
My wound is still aching something fierce.
I feel like that goes against the information
When
I
the
have.
crossbow fired, what was even going on?
If you need to ask, you were there!
Okay, let's fast forward this because we know which one is the wrong one.
I secretly brought a different one.
Only one crossbow was taken.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still in.
Still, only one.
Boom! You're wrong.
Wrong!
Break.
What do you mean, one arrow?
Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
What?
Are you positive?
Of course! There's no way I got that wrong.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the back room, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1! Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
There were 3 arrows at the thing, but Himiko said they only brought 1. What's going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them.
And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them.
Mm-hmm.
So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
But then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. There must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. Need to think. Okay, Psyche Taxi, let's go. Let's go on a drive. Ah, missed that one. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? Only 1. Alright. Wait, what? Okay, so like the one over here. Now they give like 4 options now. Next question. Oops, ah. Mm-hmm. Put all arrow inside the hanger from the start. No. Either 2 more or 1 more. Okay, we got this, we got this. Oh man, that thing moves so fast. Oh. Ah, come on. No, stop! There you go. Who brought the 2 arrows? What? I thought there was only... How do we know that? We don't know that one. Himiko, a 3rd party. Probably a 3rd party. There you go. We don't know who's doing that, but probably a 3rd party then.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a 3rd party?
A 3rd party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
Yep.
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a 3rd party exists.
If a 3rd party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the 3rd party to use themselves.
So the 3rd party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It was completely closed off. But can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way, some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Hammer? Wait. Oh, wait, I didn't see it. H. Huh? There's no H? Axisol? Oh, okay. Axisol. Where's the A? Where's the L? Got it.
That's it! The Exisol! The Exisol could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the Exisols, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an Exisol.
I saw an Exisol enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an Exisol?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar,
Go on.
I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an Exisol. After all, the hangar is where the Exisols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an Exisol comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an Exisol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the Exisol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an Exisol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an Exisol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
What?
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an Exisol and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
I told you that's impossible.
Because you're the only one that can bring it.
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an Exisol. It's not possible.
What? Not possible.
Monkey, what are you talking about? Why won't you tell me? Okay. That's how I want to play it? Let's go.
if someone was piloting the Exisol, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the Exisol really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an Exisol? Outside the hangar, there were 4 Exisols. And they were all moving, too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharged.
That's wrong!
That's wrong!
I saw a flaw in your logic.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exisols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party?
Obviously.
Maybe they used it to disable an exisol.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon...
Here I am.
there were
Oh,
four
Slasher.
exorcists.
Hey, welcome, my dude. We're finally doing the trial now. Welcome, welcome.
But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too.
What's going
Was the
on?
missing exisol taken by this third party?
Yep, it was taken by third party.
Shuichi is getting warmer. How
Ooh,
about you say the answer right now? Who did it?
answer.
Who is this third party?
The identity of third party. The electro hammer give us a clue. I saw 4 exos at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. The culprit must have used the electro hammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. You.
It's you!
It's you!
Maki. You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
Clearly know who the third party was anyways, true.
What? It's Maki?
It's quite obvious, guys. Come on.
What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. Thing is like, this is based on the debate so far. Since Kaito was getting shot once, I'm guessing that that was the one that Kokichi was shooting. So Kokichi shot Kaito with 1 arrow, and then the third party, which is like Maki, hit him twice. 'Cause I don't think it's Kaito the one that shoot at Kokichi. Since I think like Maki is the one that bringing the arrow and then used it at Kokichi. That's what my thought so far, right now. Based, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. Or maybe Kaito is the one shooting it back. I don't know.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery.
Maybe. Probably gonna make close.
That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Where's your electro hammer? I don't need it. I better not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with.
Maki was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab.
She bring her own crossbow.
Disabled the exisal with an electro hammer and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after...
I'll kill your logic.
I'll kill your logic.
Why are you getting in my way?
What do you mean getting in your way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
Crossbow, large black ice with the bomb
You're right.
poison. Is it the poison?
I used the electro hammer,
Maybe?
and I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there.
Ah, stop moving!
I am not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon. You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too.
Oh wait. Oh wait, wrong. Yeah, monkey.
wrong?
Wait.
You're right. I used the electro hammer.
Crossbow.
And I used the exasol to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
There you go,
The
advance.
crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
True.
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder
Oh my god! Why am I doing badly?
Therefore, I'm not the culprit. The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury. That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit. The arrows left holes in her clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back.
There's definitely poison then, bro.
An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
There you go.
I'll cut through your words.
I'll cut through those words.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Try using electro bomb and she mentioned the active zones. You gotta get pushed back for this. Aha, okay.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the
Okay.
investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If
Did
that
they use the
poison had
poison?
been applied to those
Never
arrows,
mind. Yeah, I was like, I already got it. I was like, what do you mean electro bomb?
they would have been lethal no
Lamau.
matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
I was wrong. What do you mean, dude? I was like, you play. Yeah, it was poison. I was like, what do you mean electro bomb?
What's the matter? Why don't you... Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause... why would she kill Kaito?
Girl, Kaito only shot once. Kokichi got shot twice. One in the back and one in the, I think, like right arm or something.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
It's been like months since I played Lala. I mean, you're not wrong. I would make the same mistake as well. So I get it. I mean, Danganronpa, like debate and stuff like this. It's, you know, there's so many of them. But yeah, there's no way you remember. To be honest.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki's talking about must be... Eh? All of us?
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Kokichi's already dead though!
Sacrifice us?
Then, by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
But it's not Maki though.
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
Vote incorrectly.
What did you say?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth.
Mhm.
That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So,
Grasp
Maki,
the hope?
please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I
Mhm.
see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi,
Kaito, this is for
you're
you.
so persistent. Were you always like that?
Yeah.
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
Charisma.
That
His
guy.
Riz.
Could be pretty stubborn.
The guy rizzes everyone.
Then, what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Why you're telling
Don't
us?
just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Well, I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Intermission. Bro, riz the guy and Makiro. I'm done, bro. For real. For real, dude.
Well now,
He's the ultimate Riz Lord this entire time. And then the Monokuma Cup and theater segment began. With all the Monocup destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. That's it, right? That's all? Last intermission done? Last time resume.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end.
You guys doing the same thing that Kaide was, was doing. Like, oh yeah, maybe if we kill the mastermind, the game will be over. You guys doing the same thing. Why have you not learned your mistake yet?
I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
Just circle, just continue, guys. Just don't kill the mastermind.
We've tried to end
You
this
guys are
story
not
before, but
them. I don't know. If only she kills the Mugi. Yep, if only, alright? If only.
You were naive.
huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete.
It would totally end this game
Simply
like
because it's him.
like 4 chapters ago. For real, for real. We definitely would. I guess that from this part of the story, like we don't know who opened, the hidden door. Like, is it really Tsumugi the one that opened the door? Yeah, but anyway, let's continue with this.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow,
Mm-hmm.
and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Oh. Okay, so Kokichi already got shot first. Okay. So then, where's the other? I mean, does that mean Maki shot Kaito twice?
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Okay, so Kaito shot him in the arm. Maki shot him in the back. Then who the hell shoot at? Okay, you know what? I think it was all just a ruse, you know. Maki, they shot. He just shot each other. He shot himself, maybe. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Kaito shot Kokichi and got into a fight before Maki appeared in the exit and shot Kokichi second. Kaito jumped in to stop Maki from becoming the true murderer. Probably. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died, and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game. Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind. Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
Torto was actually coated poison arrow that Maki shot with hit Kaito. That's why he got shot there. Yeah, that's what I think as well. I'm guessing like Maki tried to shoot Kokichi again, but then like Kaito like tried to protect him. Tried to protect Kokichi and he got himself shot.
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair?
He doesn't even know what that is.
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I see it. Oh, I see it.
But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended?
So Kokichi thought it was Maki, the one that is the mastermind?
You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole! I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then... What?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
To prevent them from being the Blackened!
At that moment,
Prevent her.
my mind went blank. I rushed to
Oh,
Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed.
And they're too late. They were late.
I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
What?
Sorry, but I can't die here, since I'm The mastermind of this killing game.
So he took it?
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Technically, he did.
Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
You still got shot in the back, dude. What are you on?
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh? Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Literally, the cover was still on. Who's falling for that? I know. It's very stupid. But to be honest, right? Kaito will be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna save Maki from being the Blackened by getting shot himself. And then like, if for some reason that he actually died, that just means like you just ended up killing Maki instead, you know? Like, you're not helping either one. So it's like either Kokichi died or like you're letting Maki die from being the Blackened either way. Because, I don't know, it's a lose-lose situation.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy. Even like that, you really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run. And live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife.
So it was her that was trying to
In the end,
use the knife, because it looked like a knife. Realistically, Kokichi should have died from poison. Technically, yeah, Kokichi should have.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
after that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you? You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal.
Nobody's in the Axisol. I have a video of the victim being pressed. You should take note how it paused for a second before it pressed the victim. Yeah, I know. I know how it works. I know how the camera works. I'm guessing it's like, once it being recorded, right? Like the video, I'm guessing like they switch body. So it's like, before it get crushed, I'm guessing like once, like, you know, cause it got the safety function, right? Safety function to go back up. I'm guessing like they pause the video and then Kokichi put himself in that position and then resume the recording. I'm guessing that's how it worked. I guess. Like, they didn't technically edit it, Yeah, they switch body, exactly. Like, Kaito was in there, and then they switch it with Kokichi. Yeah. I'm guessing Kokichi, but I don't know. That's how I thought about it.
Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now?
Mm-hmm.
With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
And nope, he already died.
Cares, just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Another hidden truth.
Hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
Part of Maki testimony doesn't add up. Kaito protecting Kokichi, the control panel being damaged. Maki being the blackened. Kokichi drinking the antidote. Yeah, Kokichi drinking the antidote. Oh wait, no?
I was wrong!
Hold on. The control panel being damaged. Oh wait. Maki being the blackened. No, is it not? Oh my god! Hold on. The control panel being damaged. Kaito protecting Kokichi. Oh my god! I break every answer? Are you kidding me? Control panel being damaged. Okay.
That's it!
There you go. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh, yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nope.
The security there isn't that sloppy.
Come on, guys. It's
If a
Monokuma.
shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
A hidden truth. There must be some kind of reason behind all those others. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth. Okay, now some debate again. Let's go. What could it be? Hatch, electronic lock, hangar's
I
front
did
shutter.
attempt to enter the hangar,
Access zones protecting
and I
Monokuma.
tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or
Ah,
maybe Maki is telling a lie.
wait.
Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
Okay, it
I'm
could
not
be
going
the
to tell
electro
any more
bomb.
lies.
It could be the electro bomb. Seems like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from
I
that?
did attempt to enter the hangar,
Yeah, probably it could be the
and I
electro
tried
bomb.
to destroy the control panel with my knife.
Hmm.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Hmm.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
That's
Or
what
maybe
setting.
Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with a knife?
I'm not going to.
Okay, probably. Not yet. I'm
I did
guessing it's
attempt to
like
enter
the
the
one, Kibos.
And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
I have to destroy that. Okay.
But if you had approached the shutter, the alarm would
There you go.
have
There you go.
certainty.
That's wrong!
That's wrong.
There is a way to disable the alarm system.
An electro bomb will take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the
And
raid this
Kokichi had 2 bombs.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
I guess
No,
so.
wait, that poison ain't
Come
lasting
up
2
with a
hours.
reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
Okay. We know that the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
Main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was disable the remote control. Just... Oh wait! Ah, not that! Not that! No! Disable the press safety function. There you go.
That's it!
Oh my god, so stupid.
It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The Electro Bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
That's true, but why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs contrary in the new evidence? What piece of evidence called into question the safety function was off? The mastermind of the killing game, Kaito's cause of death, the credibility of that video. Wait, no? What even did Kibo do to deserve this? Justice for Kibo. Keep Kibo away, it's crazy.
Damn it!
Kaito's cause of death?
That's it!
There it is.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the Electro Bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Cause of death could now be... Wait, what? Other than poison arrow, what are the potential cause of death? What? Shouldn't it be like the hydraulic press?
Oh no!
Huh?
This is it!
There it is. I pressed the wrong one. It was the wrong one.
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic.
I mean, that's
press.
one of the possibilities, yeah.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No
Mhm.
matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right,
Can you?
Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito caused by an error or the hydraulic press? Possible to tell? It's not possible. There you go. You
I
can't
hate to
possibly
admit
tell it.
But Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence.
But the thing is, guy, why would Kokichi just take off his clothes and shoving it in the toilet? Why are they doing that, guys? Why are they not questioning that?
You can't deduce any more from
Are you
here
trying to
on
say
out.
Kokichi just
No
run
way to know
around
what
naked
happened.
if he was alive?
But
Bruh.
because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Wait, hold on. What did he say? I didn't read that. I know because I was involved. For me, there's no way what happened. I know because I was involved. Yep, he was trying to do that.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan.
Because they can't see the body to determine the body state, so it's impossible. Honestly, I never figured that out. Though. Because finally his shirt, Kokichi had pants on still. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the clothes. But still, though, I don't know. It just felt off. I'm guessing like it was like, okay, I'm gonna take my shirt off and then I'm just gonna keep the pants on. You shove it in the toilet.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes.
Unlike Mew, who was legit naked and made Donta look away. True. At least Mew was completely naked.
So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Neither of you.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
No way. Wait, what? No, it's neither of you. It's Kaito Momoto. I'm voting my vote, okay? I'm voting Kaito.
Hey, that's my line. I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Exactly.
Yes, of course.
Don't tell me you actually don't know.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why you react like that, my dude? I'll be right back. I have to collect this pack. Oh, okay. Take your time.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Okay, everything's fine. You called out Monokuma because he disabled the camera using the electro bomb. Yeah. Of course. It's just that to me, it's like, how the hell does he have no idea how, like, because I thought like, oh, maybe there's like a hidden camera that is like unaffected by the electro bomb. Ooh.
Monokuma, do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
You don't know, do you?
What does this
He's
mean?
panicking.
Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. Monokuma doesn't know. What does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
That's crazy.
Murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct?
Which one he doesn't
That
know?
must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was. The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If
Go
the
make it
objective
clear.
were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the Exisals... Yes, the Exisals weren't protecting Monokuma.
They were. Bullying him? Watching him.
That's it!
Admiring him. Okay.
They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
At the time, the Exorcists were on autopilot and threatened to only observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
Exactly.
That reminds me. Before I stole an Exocell, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the Exisals to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Exactly.
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
What?
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
He's not though. I don't
That
think
doesn't
he is.
necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess.
I don't think Kokichi
But is
is
that
the
really
remnant of
possible?
despair.
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems.
It's like
'cause I
Nagito's
gotta run
case
this
where
trial
nobody
fair
knows who
and
the
square.
poison fire gun is. Monokuma can't figure out who killed who in the end. Exactly. I mean, that case was specifically like just luck. He used his luck to, like, you know, show everyone who's the traitor. Yeah. Using the poison fire grenade is kind of insane.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one?
Oh.
I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
Uh-huh.
and what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
Yep.
Is that really true?
Oh, you're so
Kokichi was
surprised,
just
Tamugi.
messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean.
What else would
He,
that
from the
mean,
last
guys?
motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
You all got fooled.
Kokichi's own.
How come you all never learned this lesson, guys? He always lies. All the lines, everything I say now will be the truth, okay?
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the Exisol? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so
Because
easily?
he got the remote control.
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know?
Kokichi isn't the best. Never was. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's Tomoki? I mean, that's what I've been saying. It's
Mew
definitely
not
her.
only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
Out of spite.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
Okay.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
I mean, yeah. You guys are getting dragged around?
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah! Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Oh my god, come on,
Who's the
guys.
mastermind? Who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Okay.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko and Oshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
Because she's right breaking down the podium, but just standing there breathing. She's been breathing this entire
We
time,
don't need to
guys.
worry about
Come
that.
on.
Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too. So no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases. But you can't be a spectator
I
anymore.
want to throw Suchi so bad for not even voting Sumagi for mentioning Junko. For real. Because, like, whenever we made a mistake, like, we're always gonna be like, oh, Shuichi's making a bad choice. Oh, it's gonna be Shuichi. I'm gonna vote for him. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do if we were there. It's like, Shuichi, you just... Okay, bro. So I'm mentioning Sumagi, you're getting voted out.
You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on.
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
It's not the final class
You
trial.
versus Monokuma?
What?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victor. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
Okay.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At
True.
least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Whatevs. Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma
He doesn't
don't
even
know
care
who the
about that.
culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Sounds more like Kaito, yeah.
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids Hope Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
What? Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
Okay.
Be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact,
Mm-hmm.
you learn something else along with it.
Something else.
Yes, let's look for that.
Okay.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Hey, is that robophobics? When the truth comes out, that piece of evidence makes more sense now. Evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. Duh, it's the video! It's the video!
This is it!
Ultimate Despair
Let's discuss
Headmaster
the
is
video
funny
of Kaito
ultimate I
being
heard,
crushed
yeah.
by the hydraulic press.
It's not just normal Ultimate Despair, it's the Headmaster. Mm-hmm.
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim.
The robophobia never ends for Kibo, my lord.
But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what if it's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all?
Mm-hmm.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
What?
Huh? Really?
No way you're gonna do
There
that.
must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
Lying again, Kokichi, there's a method to your madness. One of Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us a video, it must be to the return to Monokuma. Mm-hmm. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Hangman's Gambit? You call the video? Hmm? Anagram? What can be identified even... Pause? Wait, what? What? What can be identified even after watching the dead body footage? What can't be identified? The footage? Oh, the huh? Huh? Is it the V something? Videos? Oh wait. Oh, the victim. Ah, I'm stupid. Okay. Give me a T. Oh wait, I think this is a T. I and an M. There you go. The word is victim. Yeah. Oh, I got it.
the victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? That's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Exactly, switch.
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Nope.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
Exactly. Well,
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
I
Camera
think.
doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause.
No, here's the thing.
Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage.
So far,
Remember?
what I've been doing is like I'm trying to split it in half. So like one chapter is going to be like 2 streams. So currently, I think I'm gonna finish up chapter 5. You know, because like one of the half of the stream is mostly like the everyday life, and then after the body is found, and then second half is just the trial part. So now we're currently doing the end of chapter 5. So there's only gonna be like 2 streams for chapter 6, which I don't know what chapter 6 is gonna be. So I'm guessing like we could do like 2 streams. It's only like 2 streams left, yeah. Basically.
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See, you don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Oh,
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Kiriko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Then let's all talk it over together.
together. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Are you?
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
The trick to that video. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? Like it stopped and then crash. And response letter murder
Must
video.
be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick.
Maybe murder video.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
There, no? Oh, it's not that? What? Okay.
There must be some trick to that video.
Kaito's
That's
so...
what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Okay, I thought it was
Person
that.
in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Oh, wait. Ah, hydraulic press.
I was wrong!
There must be some trick to that video.
Oh yeah, hydraulic. Probably hydraulic
That's
press.
what you all gotta figure out.
Filming angle, a
There
Danganronpa
is
2
no
reference.
trick. You can check, but there's no
A
editing
Danganronpa
function
2
in that
reference.
camera.
Oh, yeah.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious
Wasn't it
to
like
any of you?
the...
filming angle seemed unnatural, don't
Okay.
you think?
Damn it.
Person in that video.
So
Was it
welcome,
really
Jonathan.
Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me.
It's definitely
When the
this.
hydraulic
Right.
press stopped for a brief moment.
It should be this, right? There you go.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for
Yeah,
a
yeah.
second?
I think it was Ibuki and Iyoko's case. Yep. The filming angle.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
It will just go through.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
but in the video,
It's like stop and then go again. Whoosh.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
One reason I can think of. Mine? Okay. This again? Okay, let's do this. Urkibo's rolling away. Exactly. Bro, just roll away. Classic Kibo. Ah. Okay, this. Wait, which one is it? Huh? You gotta be the control panel, right? Wait, which button is this? Wait, that's the painting one, and that's... Wait, that's the door. Oh, I'm guessing it's this one. Oh, wait, no? Oh, there's one more. There you go. There you go.
I see it.
Now you see it. Complete.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
Mm-hmm.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That
You
would have
paused
clearly
on
been
it on the
caught
camera. The camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
That's how the bodies were switched. To stop that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Again? I'm guessing this is the hammer. There you go. Ah. Obviously the camera, that's the answer there. There you go.
I see it.
The video camera. That's an easier one.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Boop.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Mm-hmm. Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? It was set up here. Oh wait, up here?
Damn it!
No, it was setting up at the top, no? Wait, the hydraulic press. Oh, never mind. It's on top of this.
There!
Oh, it's too far away.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct?
Correct.
That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Tripod.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
4D pot.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body.
It was
So
swapped
Kaito's
with
still alive.
Kokichi.
Well, wait just a minute.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he... Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well, I'll answer that.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair.
Okay,
This
go on.
discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Exactly.
Thrown away?
They already got thrown away.
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Who could it be? Obviously, it's Kokichi, duh. They were the only ones present during the body swapping trick. Then the real victim was the other person in the hang. Come on, guys. It wasn't all about it. It could only be.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
I mean, who the hell could it be, guys? Come on.
Something important?
Can't let anything escape me this time. Hangman's Gambit. Is it? How would the body swap if only 2 people were in the hangar? SWIT. Which victim? Okay, I'm guessing it's. Oh, I didn't see it. Eh? Is it V? Oh, victim swap, maybe? Vic. Can't see it. Victim. Victim something? Victim. There's no S. Huh? Victim dead? Why is there a D in it? Victim chance? I don't think that's victim chance. Are you sure? There's no C though. Victim death? No, I already said that. Victim press? Victim change? There's no C! Wait, I need to see if there's a C though. See, there's no C in it. There's no C. It's like E, P, H. Okay, maybe victim. Victim, huh? Victim H. Victim. Victim. Hey? Huh? Victim head? I'm confused. What? Victim hell? Victim helper? Okay, victim helper. Victim helped. Okay, there it is. I was like, what? Victim helper? I don't know. Victim help. Okay. D, not R.
What do you mean? There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped.
There we go. We got it. We got it.
Which means...
I overtaped that Hangman's Gambit.
Huh? Working together?
Hey.
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim.
We struggled so bad. I was like, victim change? There's no C though.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
I was like, let's switch, buddy.
They switched places while
And then they
press and
switched
the camera were
clothes.
Stopped. Then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
How is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre,
Ooh.
but perhaps that was the whole point.
Yeah, no, it didn't seem close, of course. Kokichi is just like shirtless.
Commit a crime that was so confusing, even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
culprit of the case. If my detective horizon failed me, the culprit is inside that exo. Can only be them. Kaito Momota. Side.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
It's Kaito, guys. Come on.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first, if the two of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exosome isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
So the culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Yeah.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit. There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive.
Shut up, Maki.
Because I'm the culprit.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes.
Well, your
Kokichi
eyes were
drank the
wrong.
antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes,
and...
I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him.
You wanted to believe.
The truth speaks
Taking the
differently.
blame again.
In the
Like,
end,
bro, she
just
wants
let
all
me
of us to
relax.
die, bro. It's like, let me just believe Kaito's dead, guys. It's like, dude, girl, you gotta kill all of us.
Huh?
Shut up.
I don't understand.
Are you trying to protect Kaito? By killing everyone. Trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote. So it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press.
Mhm.
Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be. The person in that exosol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
So Maki's trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is a culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? Can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth.
But Maki,
Exactly.
you know for certain
He's
that
not
Kokichi
dead.
drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about?
You've been fooled.
Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito!
Are we gonna fight Maki now? Yep, we're fighting Maki.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Okay. Rhythm game.
He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
Oh my god.
What do you know?
Okay, we got it.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong.
Oh my god.
He died from my poison
Okay,
arrow.
Yeah, we got it. The minute 11
Doesn't
that
matter
maybe
what
it's
you say.
Kokichi.
I'm telling you, this is the truth.
Okay, I can't read. I can't read the chat right now. Hold on. I read.
So goddamn annoying.
There you go.
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth.
Got it.
I was at the scene.
Come on. I
So
can do it.
know I'm not wrong.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
Bam, bam, bam,
I
bam.
wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Bam, 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 bam,
But I
bam.
won't run away from the truth anymore.
Oh my god.
Because I know what I saw.
There you go.
I was at the scene.
You saw shit. That's what you saw.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore.
Ah,
Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene.
come on.
So I know I'm not wrong. I'm
Ah,
sorry
shit.
I kept quiet till now.
Dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Dun, 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 dun,
But I
dun.
won't run away from the
Dun,
truth.
dun, dun. There you go. Who
I
knows,
saw
Monokuma,
Kokichi
maybe.
drink the antidote.
The pretended. Oh wait,
I
wait.
was at the scene.
Oh wait, hold on.
So I know
You
I'm not wrong.
pretended to drink the antidote.
I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him.
Pretended to drink the
I
antidote.
saw Kokichi drink the
Pretended to
antidote.
drink the antidote.
It ends here.
There you go. The man is still alive in the exorcism. Or maybe it's Kokichi. Who knows? Monokuma, maybe?
Kokichi
pretended
just
to drink it.
pretended to drink the antidote.
Mhm.
He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the
Exactly.
antidote
It was all a
was lie.
joke. He did it because he's lying.
Maki could only see so much through the window.
Y'all keep getting gaslighted by
Kokichi drank
Kokichi. It's kind of funny. It's like, oh, I'm doing this, guys, even though I lied. It's like, bruh.
I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito. There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
It's kind of funny because Kaito is also gonna die either way from his sickness. Illness, I guess.
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that.
Well, I guess that's also
He
true.
swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us. You wouldn't think that someone would plan their own murder.
He went so far as to give up his life just to create this mystery?
Exactly.
Only
The guy is
Kokichi could think of something
crazy.
so nefarious. Who else would agree to die just to execute their plan?
Nagito.
Crazy. Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth?
Kokichi
you
didn't
sure it's
really
not
remove the
delusion?
antidote bottle cap. Exactly.
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark.
That's
To
even
make
more
you
funny
think that I
now
died.
if you think about it.
But who cares what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an
Extras.
extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all.
Oh my god.
Kokichi's words in my mouth.
Oh yeah, I will still kill you all. Yeah. Oh my god.
But why? You were being so friendly with us.
But you joined our party. What the
If
hell?
Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Monokuma has no chill. True. Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
You're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal
I
the
still
truth.
think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
Oh. Choosing argument, start. Okay, let's do it. After receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit. Let's see. Hit the Axel inside the hangar. Trail of blood. The only antidote. Who did Maki hit with the electro hammer? Hit the Axel, ease. And then where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? Nope, not that. What opened the shutter and got inside the hangar? Electro bomb? Akizo inside the hangar? Yeah, there it is. Almost got it wrong for a second there. Revolt against Monokuma. Yes. Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? Oh, we don't have that yet. Who was hit by the second arrow Maki fired? Nobody. We haven't seen that one yet. And then Kokichi punched Kaito. The only antidote. After Maki left, what weapon did Kokichi take out? Electro bomb? What? Oh, after drink the antidote. What evidence did culprit? Why was Koichi dragged along the ground? Trail of blood. Who was put in the hydraulic press first? Who put in the hydraulic last? Oh wait, okay, the bomb is definitely around here. Wait, where's the electro bomb again? Did I put the blood trail part? Yeah. I'm looking for the bomb. It was Kaito's or not? Yeah. Wait. The electro bomb. Where would that be? No. Definitely this one. Wait, no? What weapon did Kokichi pull out? Oh! This is where the culprit shoot Kokichi. First arrow, second arrow. Oh yeah, what weapon do? Okay, there it is. That makes sense. Okay, this one. Kokichi in the press. Bring the antidote. Damn, he definitely went shirtless. Kokichi in the press. Huh? Oh, wait, no. He's the second one. Damn it. Yeah. He's the second one. Forgot about that. I got one life left. Assemble the crossbow. It's probably around here? Yes. culprit in the press is the first one. That's where Himiko gave Kaito the bag with Kaito page 1. Kaito got placed in the Kaito and got placed first. Yes. So it's the first. This is the culprit. Bring the antidote is Kaito bring the antidote. Yes. And we got everything. Kokichi is back. I guess that's where got shot. Yeah. The first arrow hit him in the back. Kokichi's clothes flushed down the toilet. That's like the last one. And then Kokichi's right arm is he got shot right here. Okay, let's do 3 arrows. The culprit's left arm. Okay, and this one. 3 arrows.
This is the truth of the case.
There it is.
Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window of his lab. She was carrying a
Now we can just
case
watch
and heading
as
to
the
the
case
exisal
goes.
hangar.
Oh.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window.
Oh wait.
That
Auto.
someone is the culprit of this case. Locked in the bathroom, the culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain weapon.
Mm-hmm.
A disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab. The culprit was going to use the crossbow to challenge
whole
Kokichi
remake.
to a fight.
It is a banger. It's very iconic for a reason. Notice how
Some
Himiko
time
had been
passed,
suspicious
and
in
Maki
each
made her
trial.
way to the hangar.
Uh-huh.
She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and
Himiko.
save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her.
Believing in magic, yep. There's nothing wrong with her. She's a
Fortunately
magician,
for her,
guys.
She had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
It's still weird that they just can't they just know how to
Around that
control the
time, the
exisal.
culprit and Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow. But the culprit didn't intend to kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really
Oh
wanted
no,
to
not
kill
my
him,
right arm,
they would
man.
have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote.
Did
While
you
they
already
were
play
fighting,
Danganronpa V1 and
something
V2?
happened that caught
Yeah,
them both
I
off
already
guard.
played. I already know what happened. I play 1, 2, and then watched the anime.
The shutter of the hangar opened, and an exisal stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely
And I
not
think for
expecting
like
an
the
exisal to interrupt
girl
them.
one, I only watched someone play it because I was like, I'm not gonna play this game.
He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow
Oh,
hit Kokichi right in the back, and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison.
yeah. Ultra Despair Girl, yeah. The thing is, I already
Poison
watched
kills
someone
slowly.
played it.
It seems as if Maki wanted
I already know the
Kokichi to
lore, the
confess
story
before
of
he
it.
died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi
I know
continued
Nagito
to
was
spin
in it.
his lies.
And
When she had had enough,
Kamakura.
Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow.
Izuku Kamakura, yeah. Izuku Kamakura was there too.
But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield.
So I guess it's
Kokichi.
maybe the end of Danganronpa gameplay.
The culprit's left
Yeah, I
arm was struck
mean-
by a poison arrow.
Unless I'm going to play another Danganronpa is released, then yeah.
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab and immediately ran off to get it.
I mean, you guys can give me some game that I could
Strychnine
play
poison slowly circulated through their systems.
on stream
and
if you
would
guys
soon
want.
kill them both.
I mean, I can try play
But in
that.
that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie.
Then
He
I have
incorporated this
so many
unforeseen
games
event into
right
his
now
plan
that I want to
help
play on
him win
stream.
the killing game.
So yeah, well,
Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion.
there you go,
When
the
Maki
strike
returned
9.
with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window.
Oh,
But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it. Kokichi drank down all of the antidote while the culprit and Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote. Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave.
okay.
After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon.
The bomb.
An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours. Kokichi's plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras. That was why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place.
Just casually use the bomb.
After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to cooperate with his plan.
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any
It's
case,
like either
the
you
two
or
are now
me.
working together as accomplices
Well, they're both
in
gonna
an
die
insane
either way.
plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the strychnine poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press.
Mm-hmm. Just keep getting dragged into the hydraulic
This is
press.
how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created. Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. while Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel. The culprit laid face up inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had disabled it. The press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit disappeared from view, Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously. The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim. The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and
That's a
camera.
cool detail that his jacket has stars on it inside it. I didn't even notice that.
Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He wanted to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself. And so, Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera.
Yep.
And tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve. This was all part of Kokichi's plan to create a murder not even Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes. Finally, they climbed inside of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
Oh.
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it?
How did homie flush his clothes without clogging the toilet? Yeah, it's like, I'm surprised it just went in. Like, shouldn't it be clogging first? Then like, you know, it's just so weird to me.
Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Oh, ha, ha. Complete.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
Yes, Kaito. Who else
I
could it?
must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
I mean, until you guys vote for him.
But it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
Reveal yourself, god damn it. Start voting time already. This is about Monokuma, or is there another
You
aspect to this?
claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you? You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic press stopped for a moment. But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up. So if we reverse our reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay. This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith.
Oh, you learned emotion, Kibo. You're learning.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Well, I don't care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma.
Oh.
What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Ruin? See, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito's been so stubborn all this time. But what does he mean by ruin exactly? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules. How do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we?
Okay.
Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Huh? Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic. It's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito. Not as a detective, but as Shuichi Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
What do we need to talk about
You
now?
see, before we vote, there's something I have to say. I just need you all to listen.
Uh-huh. Go on. What? A non-stop debate? Whoa. What for? Is it a lie?
All right, let's pin this down.
Is this a lie?
Who is inside that exisal?
Kokichi disappearance? Oh no.
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Why is he talking?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito is trying to ruin the game, that's why he's hiding the truth. He's putting his life on the line for it. Put my faith in him, this is the only way. Yeah, I need to lie, alright.
Let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Kokichi's the one who died.
There you go.
I'll reveal the truth.
By lying. I may be wrong. Yeah, you're right, you're
Kokichi,
right.
I'm
You
sorry.
gotta lie.
I just can't lie for you anymore.
I just hate using the lie thingy because like I can't tell which one do I have to lie?
What?
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Bro tried to gaslight everyone now.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this.
Nice lie, bro.
I have to tell the truth. Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Womp womp womp.
Hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
Is it true? Is it though? Kaito's trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming, but as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all. If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
Oh.
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito.
What do you mean, dude? What are you
Stop it.
planning?
That's enough.
Huh?
It's over.
There it is.
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right, punished. There's no way I can let that happen.
You have another jacket?
So, it's fine. Let's end this.
Where did he get another jacket?
Kaito!
So, it really was you?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything. But before that, it's voting time. All right, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
The one and only.
I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
The luminary of stars. Kaito Momota. How did he even get another coat? That's what I'm saying. He was inside the Exisals. He shouldn't have another coat. Are they not? Are they that lazy? They didn't want to draw him without a coat. Oh my god.
Kaito, no!
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then.
I don't know.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting
Voting
time!
time. Maybe he stored one in the Exisal before? That doesn't make any sense though. How did he stored one? He was inside. He should have been in the Exisal when, the moment Kokichi died. He couldn't. I don't think he could store one. I have to vote for him again. Sure. Man, look at this. It's only like, well, after this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There'll be only 5 left. Who's gonna be the last one to die? Is it Kibo or Himiko?
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Is one person gonna vote for Kokichi? Oh no, everyone vote for Kaito. Even Kaito himself.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Verdict. Whoa. Yay, an A. Very cool. Nice. Goodbye, Kaito.
Well,
If the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up.
absolutely right.
The blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So, you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Makiro voted for me. What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong.
But you know,
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time? I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines. He wrote his own lines? What do you mean he wrote his own lines? He already write all that? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna be on a trial. I'm gonna write everything that I'm going to say. It's like, alright, bro.
Jeez.
Dude, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. Bruh, no way. Is he actually planning to kill himself? He's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events too. That's crazy though. He wrote an entire book. Bro, I think that's his ultimate talent at this point. The ultimate book writer.
Huh.
The ultimate suicide planner, yeah. Even so, I still have to ad-lib. You guys can tell, though, right? Huh?
Come on, man.
Hey, come on, guys. Don't look so sad. Kaito brought a whole damn diary. Yeah. For real. You guys got it right. Oh, good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believe that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki, is she protecting Kaito or just believing in him like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me.
Ultimate suicide planner as well. Which means he wrote that he likes Himiko. Huh? Wait, what Himiko has to do with anything about this? I'm confused. Okay.
I mean,
He told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking the whole time of a plan to throw the mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the mastermind.
Ah.
That was a lie. I only pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
Pretended? You all fell for it. But you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control I had Mew make it. A mysterious message in the courtyard, using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the mastermind.
What?
Man, screw Himiko. Himiko behaves like a baby. I mean, she acts like that all the time. The reason why I pretended to be the mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it.
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hand. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh, man.
Because the true mastermind instigated it. I'm sure of it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing. Man, thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, they probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback
Could it
light.
be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true mastermind had us use the flashback light. So we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
The flashback light itself was the true mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay,
Kokichi certainly expected it, that's why he talked about the true mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just so happened to be a remnant of despair. We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. I didn't know about that flashback, like, guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean,
Anyway, like I was saying,
you know,
Then who is this true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter, we can't lose. This game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you to kill me.
What? I mean,
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown, and then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he would mess up. If we ruled that either Makiro or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
that's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
well,
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
yeah.
Dead games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this a game in the first place. But Monokuma has been a stickler about the rules and about making the games interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in a virtual world.
Which means...
Means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
So this is some kind of show? But who would be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback lag is the reason we even remember that. But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after the class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong. Why he relied on Suichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, someone is watching. A dead game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who's watching this?
Hey,
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why don't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well,
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then,
And here's another question. Who are you really? If Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind,
incomprehensible.
then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
ahem.
I am not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to be continued cliffhanger like that. Why, you are just too cute.
What?
Huh? Really?
Hey,
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because he saved your life? You could just ignored him. They're all dead anyway.
Ah,
It was kinda hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
jeez.
Jeez, I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, killing you?
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you?
Ah.
I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this person kills me, if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the Blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well,
If that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
Playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance. Our chance to end this killing.
Killing game.
That's why you have to kill me so we can win and ruin this killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. And everyone who died can rest in peace. And then he laughed. Oh crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude.
At
Well, you know,
least
I wasn't boring, right?
boring, right?
That punk.
And he blackmailed you by using me?
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin this killing game.
Jeez.
He was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plan. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Cause I'm out of time.
What?
Could
Time?
it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said we were fine. You were fine. You told me not to worry about it
My
anymore.
bad.
My bad. That was a lie.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, you can't be.
But you know,
And you've been talking to us the entire thing and pretending to be Kokichi. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. If he was fine during the medical exam, then that means
Could it be...
it might be the virus.
what?
Virus?
If I remember correctly,
The virus that caused, you know, from the meteor thingy. A virus carried by the meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
could it be...
This must have something to do with that virus. Kaito didn't use that flashback light, so he might not remember it. But were we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
Well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms till very recently.
What did you say?
What? Kaito is infected with the virus? But how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming. That's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know,
But you know, when I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
hey, so
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. Well, I knew Suichi would see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
well done.
And that's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
Kaito, did you?
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed stuff up during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Just what I expect from my sidekick.
Why?
Why? If you knew I'd see through it, why? If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. Nah, it wasn't pointless. It ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
Why?
I mean,
Because of this plan and Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind, we got closer to the true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth. The real truth.
yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. That's why Kokichi gave his life. You talk as if he was your partner when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hated his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end, even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit. A lying sack of shit. It's getting harder to breathe, so
Hey,
please,
so
can you? Hey, can I ask one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Shit.
I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
huh?
The bastard who created this game to play with our lives and the shit's enjoying it, they all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm going to do whatever it takes to end this game.
Huh?
She said that?
Ah,
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I cooperated with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying word might have been his honest truth.
It's a lie!
No, it's definitely a lie. He's not the type to shed a real tears. I wonder which one it is. The lie or the truth. Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now, finally, I need to apologize to Suichi.
Huh?
What, me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Hey. No, Kaito, that's not true.
Hey,
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you would take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back, then even now I'd be... Oh no. Kaito!
Kaito! What?
Kaito, are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay.
You sure are, bucko. Cause it's punishment time. Punishment? Won't let
I
you.
won't let you kill him.
Oh?
You're playing the game my way. You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Because I've been determined to fight back for a while
Get
now.
out.
No, stop.
Kaito,
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
that's it.
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you. Look, Kaito is dying. Someone call 911. Oh, wait, they're all dead. Exactly. There's no cops anymore.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. Know what I mean?
Huh?
What?
Hmm.
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey,
What are you talking?
Hey!
Alright, kids. Time for your grand re-entrance. they're gonna be revived?
Rise and shine, Earthsign! With our powers combined, we are the Monocubs!
Oh no! The Mono Rangers are back. Oh my god, they're alive again.
Huh?
And Monotaro. No matter how you read it, or spell it, or... What the? That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of your chump before.
hell yeah!
Fuck, if I know. Let's destroy Monodam now. This sad sack is bombing me the fuck out.
What did you say?
And then Monodam didn't say anything. They're back. What the? Weren't all the Monocubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those old Monocubs were destroyed. These Monocubs are the latest model. They still got their factory settings, so in a way, it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you so
But who cares? Now
much.
that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
You brought them back on a wimp like
You
that?
guys.
You guys are just so replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Mono Cub. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people.
Oh well.
Got no idea what's going on or what any of these mean, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, we still fucking love and shit except Monodam, of course.
Hey, hey!
Oh, do you know what else this means?
Shing!
Now that the Mono Cubs are back, I've got my Exosoft entourage protecting me again. Still wanted to find me now? This is bad. If he's got Exosoft again,
Shut up.
so what?
I won't let you kill him.
Doesn't matter. I won't let you kill Kaito. I'll fight until the very end. Stop. Even if you fight the Exosoft, you'll just get killed, damn it. Remote control and the last electro bomb were crushing the press.
No.
No, I won't give up.
You?
Enough already.
I...
I've never felt this way before. Come on, Rangers. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Monkey Roll before either.
What?
You.
I...
And I've never met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before. Ah, I knew they fell in love. He fell in love with her. Maki roll. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end. Just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki roll. I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But I...
Hey, so...
Hey, Makiro, I asked you before. What's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
That's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about it.
But not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me. Now you can learn to like yourself. Oh my god. That's what they all said, right? After you fell for someone, oh yeah, now I can at least learn to like myself more.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too. I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito, I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too. I'm gonna hold it in. Yeah, I'll endure it.
I
Can't cry, even if I wanted to. Then cry oil off! Kibo, come on. We go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
Let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling
get
Monokuma.
ready.
Better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you. That's all.
Please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi.
And Shuichi, never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito. Okay. I wanna cry, but not as much as Gonta's execution. Gonta execution is just sad, man. Because I feel like, I guess like the current Gonta, I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. Because like, I don't even remember what I done. I feel so bad for him.
The impossible is possible.
All you gotta do is make it
Okay.
so. Yeah, thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll.
How long you gonna cry? Use a
Sorry.
smile. I can't. That's impossible. I can't. Of course. My bad for making you cry like that.
All right.
Let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota.
A special
Luminary of the
punishment
Stars.
suited for the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay, okay.
You gotta tell me I'm excited to get this started.
Get ready.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die in the way you want.
It's punishment time.
Time! Okay, let's watch. Oh. Oh wait, they're gonna make it the same as the principal? It is! No way! That's like how the original principal died, right? Blast off, second ignition. No way, they're doing it to him like that. Huh? Okay, a little bit different. I love Gonta for real. The fact that Gonta no remember, honest. Made my jaw drop because how Gonta was manipulated and lost memory of the virtual world. Yeah, that was what I feel bad for that one as well. It's like he just feels so bad for everything because he doesn't even know. He doesn't even remember the killing. How he died. He just went downward. Oh, he died? Error confirmed? Oh, he already died from the sickness. Execution failed. Oh no, you guys failed to kill him. He died by himself. Oh no, Kibo! Wait, what happened to his antenna? Execution failed, so he just dropped like that? Is he gonna get angry because he didn't get to kill him properly? He died from illness. Dude, Kibo lost his antenna. What? Does that mean he's not gonna have plot armor? Kibo!
Right?
Are you okay? You got hit by that debris when you protect. I'm fine. More importantly.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won? Yeah. Kaito died from his sickness. Therefore, Monokuma lost. Because he didn't die before execution fell. That's funny to me. Yeah. So what do you mean? Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay?
That's right. Kaito wasn't killed by you. It's Kaito's victory. We lost! I don't know, remember to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Oh, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over.
Hell yeah!
And the antenna is actually what's giving the people watching the view of the killing game. You know what? If that's the case, then that's crazy. Hell yeah, no shit.
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulation?
Right.
The killing game will go on until there's just one blackened or two spot. School regulation. So you're gonna follow the regulation, huh? Only you want rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well,
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. Ooh, look at Shuichi covering his one eye like he's like some kind of what's this called again? 8th grader syndrome. Kaito won because he died before he even crashed right back down. Yeah, I get it. He died from his illness. I made a promise to Kaito I will end this killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
Yeah, we're not going to let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play that game anymore? It's already over. You will not say anything. You could cut this tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway?
Actually,
Feels like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Yo, Pop, fill us in. We want to help you out. Oh, Monosuke's acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
You're so
Oh, I just can't help myself around you cute little cup. Shuichi acts emo, not gonna lie. Oh no, he's gonna start licking them. A whole month? Won't that take longer than a whole chapter?
my widow cubs.
I'll tell you all about while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at
So
home.
long!
Farewell! There you go. Huh? Why did I stay behind? I'm gonna give you all a reward for working so hard.
You.
We don't want it. Just go away.
You're really bugging
By the way, I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way, nah, this ain't gonna keep going and going for a long time. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light. Oh no! Ah! What? What did you just do?
What?
Is that flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. The flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And that hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. After all that, I honestly don't remember how we got back. It took all I had to just accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted. We lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing, because we're drawing even closer to discovering the true mastermind. Whoa! Killing game will never end. What? Why is it all blackened? Is she cosplaying as her? There's a lot to cover on chapter 6. Until then, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a long time, right? Because again, like half of the chapter is mostly like 4 hours at least. So that's why I'm cutting it in half to like, it's gonna take like 8 hours to finish chapter 6. That's why I didn't want to finish it so soon. So again, there's 2 more streams left. After that, we end with Danganronpa. Never ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over and over. And over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. There's just a simple supply and demand.
Such despair.
Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard, the place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed as all the loss and guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well,
What are you doing?
Ah,
Oh, Maki.
hey,
So you came too?
okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
For what?
Um.
I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaide, I ended up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well,
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Huh?
hey,
Are you lonely now that Kaito is gone?
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad. I don't know what to do. The reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't have been my friend, I would be.
that's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. I'm sure that our friend who passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. So you guys were here after all. Emogi?
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Oh,
I knew
jeez.
you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah,
Dumugi, Miko. If you don't mind, can we join you in your training?
huh?
Huh? I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together. We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Yumiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we promised and work together to end this killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong. There is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best. I'm not alone. That's right. I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They'll give us their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. Fear cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Always her and magic, bruh. She's always with her stupid magic. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Oh, by the way, what happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, what is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish you'd come too. Yeah, what happened to him?
It's quiet. Too quiet. And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
Oh, Kibo.
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore.
Hmm.
All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose, even if hope no longer exists, I will never give in to despair. I will end this.
Whoa. What are you doing, Kibo?
No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles.
What? Oh no, what is he doing? He's gonna die!
And I will destroy it.
You're gonna destroy everything? Chapters 5, wait. Okay. In order to make this make sense, I think Kibo's gonna die, is it? The ultimate war robot now, yeah. He's like the he's like Iron Man. I don't know. Okay, we're ending this now. Hold on, yeah. Save. Then we're ending it right now. Yeah. Kibo locked in, I guess. Probably the title for the next stream. Kibo's locked in. But yeah, oh my god. Kaito died. Already sad enough. Uh, man, two more. We're almost there. God, can't believe time passed so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Goodbye, everyone. The next stream is probably God of War. Yeah, God of War, and then like after that, it's like probably Danganronpa after that, maybe. Anyway, see you guys. Bye bye.